President, are you considering a limited military strike to pressure Iran into a deal?
Thank you, press. Keep moving. Thank you.
Are you considering a limited strike, sir?
Thank you, press. Thank you,
We're exiting out this door.
President Trump confirming he is considering a limited military strike on Iran, putting Middle East and Israel on alert. It comes days before Secretary of State Marco Rubio is set to visit the Jewish state. So let's bring in the U.S. Ambassador to Israel, Mike Huckabee. Great to see you this morning, Ambassador. So where do we stand right now in terms of negotiations with Iran?
The talks continue. We hope that they could be successful, but successful means that Iran's got to give up their nuclear aspirations. They have to stop enriching uranium. The president has been so clear, and he's also been so consistent. It's one of the things I love about it. He's not a person who's constantly changing his mind or making compromises on important principles. He's told them what has to happen. It really is up to them. Do they want to be a part of a civilized society, or do they want to continue to do what they've done for 47 years, and that's yell out death to America, put contracts out to assassinate President Trump, kill thousands of Americans, and work really hard to get a long-range ballistic missile with a nuclear warhead so that they could shoot it at America? That's their choice. They need to make it, and they need to make it quick.
Yeah. So do we have real evidence at the moment that they are, in fact, rebuilding their nuclear program?
We know that they're continuing to try to enrich uranium. They haven't given up on it. Yes, so we know that they have not scrapped their program and said, yeah, we don't really need this after all. We also know that they are building up at an alarming rate their ballistic missile capacity. That's not a defensive posture. They're not doing that to defend themselves. They're certainly not doing it when they're medium-range ballistic missiles the size of 18-wheel trucks.
When people talk about, when President Trump talks about a limited strike, what do you think that looks like given the enormous military buildup we have seen in the region?
Only the president could answer that question. I mean, you made a very important point. We have put enormous levels of military assets in the region. I don't know if that means that they're all going to be employed if necessary, or they're there to send a strong statement to Iran. And again, only President Trump knows what he's going to do and when he's going to do it.
Why is this of acute national interest to the United States of America?
Well, a lot of Americans don't seem to understand that the Iranians have been serving up murder and mayhem for 47 years. It's never been directed just in the Middle East. Americans miss this point. They've killed thousands of Americans in this 47 years. They put a contract out on President Trump. There's a person who's been indicted for that. They are all over the Western Hemisphere through their proxies, like Hezbollah, in 12 countries in the Western Hemisphere now. We don't know how many Iranians slipped through the border under Joe Biden. They could be all over the U.S. ready for a signal to create terrorist acts. But what we do know is that they've never wavered from the threat that they have made. They want to bring death to America. This whole thing started in 1979 when the Ayatollahs took over Iran, capturing the U.S. embassy there and holding 52 Americans hostage for 444 days. A lot of Americans weren't even alive when that happened, or maybe they were too young to think about it. But anybody who thinks that this is a Middle Eastern problem and it does not affect America, they just aren't paying attention.
Ambassador Mike Huckabee, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Charlie.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.